Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. So based on your requirements and your requests, the Aimogen is now updated. It is able to publish the files it generates to Amazon S3 compatible storages. So one example is Backblaze, and I will be using it and I will be configuring it for you in this example tutorial video to show you how to use Aimogen with this new feature, the generic S3 storages. So for this, I have a Backblaze account. Aimogen is linked in this video description. If you don't have it, you can get it from the link. Here in my Backblaze account, let's create a new bucket. Let's give it a name. I am a free account. I'm on a free account here, so it is required to go public. So it is required the bucket to be public. So set this to public. In your case, I will be using private as I have a special conclusion with Backblaze, and I can use it for private buckets also, but in your case only public buckets will work, so be sure to set this to public. So now click create bucket, and we have this new bucket here. So copy the bucket name because we will need it, as we will need to go in Aimogen settings, cloud storage, and here scroll down until you see generic S3 storage settings. So here we have the bucket name. We copied already the bucket name, pasted in the storage bucket name, and we need the S3 storage URL. The S3 storage URL is this endpoint from here. So copy the endpoint, and if you don't have this in the endpoint, add HTTPS and paste the rest of the endpoint, because the endpoint needs to start with HTTPS. The directory, you can define this any directory that you wish. You can leave this also to blank, as blank, and in this case the plugin will upload to the root of the storage, and the region is this part from the URL. Usually you will see the region in the URL directly. It is US East 5 in this case, so paste this part in the URL, the region. Usually you have this as listed here in the info, but Backblaze does not list this specific info here. So now let's click how to connect to this bucket, click create an app key, and here in the add a new application key, let's add some details, testing key, read and write, all, and create key. And here we have the key ID. This is what we will need, and this is what needs to be pasted here in the API key. And application key, this is the secret which needs to be copied and pasted here. So after we have this, go up and in the copy royalty free AA images, set it to generic S3 compatible and click save. So after you've done this, the plugin will start automatically to copy the files to your S3 storage. So here in the cloud storage, you will see that settings are saved. And here I will be able to test this very easily with the OmniBlocks feature, as this copies a straightforward file to the hosting, to the cloud storage. So let's use for this the save to file OmniBlock type, add it to our queue, leave only this save to file OmniBlock. So let's write testing into the file, a text file with this content copied to generic Amazon S3 storage. And let's create a new rule. Let's write also a keyword here in the rule. So we have now this rule for OmniBlocks which will run this copying. So let's check our bucket, and if we click browse files, this bucket will be empty. But if we go into our OmniBlock and run it now, then the response will be okay, which is success. And if we refresh this, we should be able to see our file uploaded soon. So uploading might take a couple of minutes, after which the results will be refreshed. So let's wait a couple of seconds or minutes before we check here. And here it is. The folder test is already appearing, and the file with our content copied from the Omniblog is already available. So you should refresh and check again if you don't see the file uploaded immediately, as I did. So I waited a couple of seconds so they process the file in their backend. So yeah, this is how you will be able to use Amazon S3 compatible storages. For example, I used the S3 generic storage from Backblaze. You can also use other storages which provide S3 compatible storage options and cloud storage. You will be able to use them with Aimogen. So check Aimogen in this video's description. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching until then. If you have more ideas, suggestions, let me know in the comments. This is all for today. Bye bye.